Hey guys, and welcome to my Slayer vlog number 3. I'm going to be trying to do things a little bit different in this one. I'm still going to be doing the same things like showing my stats that I get and levels while I'm doing Slayer. But one thing that's going to be changed is since the way that I make them is obviously I have to do Slayer tasks and I show you, and the Slayer tasks, they take a long time, and if I don't make these videos more of like a few days span, if I just try to make it in one day, it's gonna be like a really short video. But if I make it over a few days, it'll make it longer, and then it'll be something more enjoyable for you guys to watch. So because of that, I won't necessarily show my Slayer rank at the beginning, but at the end I'll show what Slayer rank I am, so it can like represent more of like the rank that I gained. Because if I just show in the beginning and then I do it a few days later, I'm gonna go down in rank. So it's not gonna accurately show how much Slayer ranks I got up doing Slayer tasks that day. So another thing I'm gonna be doing differently is instead of just plainly showing um just like me like getting level and stuff, I'm gonna try to get like topics and stuff about RuneScape that I want to talk about, and maybe other things, I don't know. But for the first one, it's gonna be just like updates that I want to the game, like God Wars and rares and all that stuff. So first thing I want to talk about is God Wars, and obviously right now I have a Basilisk task. I still have like 70 or something left, so, and I'm 64 Slayer, 70 attack, 72 strength, 70 defense. 64 range. I still range with some Slayer tasks, so I guess that's kind of relevant. But I want to talk about God Wars as the first thing. So obviously the main problem people have with God Wars is the God Swords, and other items that you can also get from God Wars. I'll just say you can also get Bandos, which I do not think is overpowered. It's a nice thing to have if you're a higher level, and it's like beyond way more than what Barrows is going to be worth. So I think it's one of those things that if you really want to get like the best stuff out there, even though it's maybe slightly better than Barrows, and also maybe it's not degradable, then I think it's really great because people have something to work towards. They have something to really make cash and go out and try to buy something. So, and besides the plate, the Bandos chestplate is not overpowered. I think it's got the same strength as a torso, but you need a 65 defense to wear it. So either you want torso, and I think it's 40 defense for torso, or you get 65 defense and you're able to wear Bandos chestplate. So I don't think that's overpowered anyway. And then the only thing about tacits is it gives like 2 strength bonus, which it has less defense than any like Barrow's legs armor. So it's obviously not really overpowered. 2 strength isn't really going to make the difference. It just looks really nice, and it just gives, the max strength and stuff like that. Other things like Armadillo armor, I think it's only a little bit better than Kirill and stuff like that. And plus it gives like negative like attack bonuses and everything else, so, which I don't think the other ones do it, or at least don't do it as bad. So I guess that's not really like too overpowered. I mean, the really only best armor out there is Kirill for range, which it's not even that great. It's literally I think the legs, this Kirill skirt is like the same attack bonus as Black D hide, but higher mage defense. So it's not like overpowered whatsoever. And then the top I think has a little bit better. I'm not sure, but also just has higher mage defense. And then let's see what else is there. Zammy. So there would be Zammy spear. I don't think there's really a use since there's no like court beast or anything like that. Oh, I gotta pot up again. So that's not really going to be overpowered. I'm sure what people are going to use Zammy spears for, but I don't know. Let's see, there's Bandos and then Armadillo. So, and then, Ceradomin. I guess that's one thing. If people want to really like keep strength training a challenge and using this D-skim the whole time, I guess maybe that is something that's a little overpowered, because the Ceradomin sword, it made strength training just so much easier. It's like a whip for strength training. You just not able to use a shield. So maybe like if I already killed Basilisk, I won't able to do it because I need a mirror shield. But I guess people might not want that, even though I have heard nobody complaining about that. So And then obviously the God Swords, which are really the only overpowered ones. Um, People really complain about is the AGS, even though Bandos the lowering defense, and I think it gives higher like hit with like with the special, but and it's not too overpowered, but it's still like you can get pretty high heights. Like I've used the BGS before for PKing and stuff. It's pretty good if you don't have an AGS, but Xamarin Godsword, that's just basically used for just the hit itself. The spec isn't really that good. Nobody really uses it anything overpowered. Nobody freezes people in the wild with the Zami Godsword, and yeah, it's not something people are gonna do. So and then the AGS, um, people like are afraid of getting like banged out in the wild, and I think um, in 2007 or in like 2000, I think it was until maybe like 2010 or 11. I don't remember that AGS got nerfed. I'm not sure, but it was maybe something barely noticeable. I'm not sure if AGS got nerfed though, or if it was something like because when soaking came out, it pretty much made AGS like immediately, and after that one update, I made AGS like way less powerful than it was before, because anybody wearing somewhat any kind of armor, because the way AGS work, you just do one big hit, as compared to like claws or something, it does a bunch of small hits. So soaking didn't really affect claws, so claws were like better than AGS, but AGS you hit like, I know I remember watching some like bounty hunter videos. I love to watch those. Right before soaking came out, people were able to hit like 780s or 78s with piety and just like super strength and stuff like that. So it was like really crazy what people could hit before soaking, which I wasn't really able to experience AGS before soaking because I wasn't rich and stuff like that and whatever. But I wasn't really sure how overpowered it is, but it was extremely fun to use, and in when I had it, even when there was soaking, I loved like trying to prod people out, even though there was way more overpowered things when I had it, like um, just like claws and everything like that. But yeah, my main stance on it is that I want God Wars coming back, and although AGS and Banos and whatever, some things can be overpowered, just the God Swords, not really the armor and stuff. Um, I think it adds really a lot to the game and PKing, even if people get upset. But like, if a person has an AGS, they usually worked really hard for it, unless they got it really lucky as a drop. But even then, they deserve it. They're going out there trying to get kills and stuff, unless they get it something like on the first kill. But usually that won't happen. So I just wanted so I can have something to work for. Maybe go out PKing. Trying to make money so I can save for an AGS. It was just really fun to like have things like that. But if you have just whip to DDS the whole time, I think after a year or so it'll probably get a little boring, and you're trying to find other things to PK with. And I think maybe if it's not added right now, maybe add it in a little bit when people are already like settled down, getting like high levels and all the equipment and stuff. But yeah, and other than AGS and just stuff like that, God of Wars is something really good to put into the game, because you also have dragon boots that you can get, which I really want dragon boots, since rune boots look really bad with Barrow's armor, and it's the same strength as climbing boots, so it's not even like that great. It just gives a little bit of defense bonus. And the next thing I want to be talking about, which is rares. Um, Now, I kind of understand when people are saying that they don't want rares. Um, I'll just say right now, I've essentially never had a rare. I'm not gonna lie, I had at one point, maybe like a year or two ago, I had barely enough money to get a Santa, and then I bought it literally using like all my money that I had. I bought a Santa hat, and I kept it for about an hour. Realized that I needed money and that I didn't want to put all my money into one item, and I just sold it back like an hour later. So, other than me having that Santa hat, I pretty much have never had a rare before. And even with that, I still want them back in the game. I still want something really high up there that I want to work for. I don't want to be able to just have everything, really easily, and I want things to be kind of a challenge in this game, because right now, um, uh, well, as you saw in my last video, I already have like a few mil. I have full Darox. I have a black mask. Right now, I have like I don't really care. I'll spoil it. I don't. It doesn't really matter. But I have about 5 mil, and then plus like 2 mil in herbs that I was farming. So once I sell those, I'll essentially have 7 mil plus full Darox black mask. So right now, my bank is worth around 10 mil. And with that, I could buy pretty much the best armor in the game, except for Dragon, which I don't even want. So I can buy full Varix, I can buy Guthans. Varix is like 3 mil. It's about the same as Darox. Guthans is about 3 mil, so that'll cost me 5 mil. And then maybe I would save up a few more mil to get a Fury. But other than that, like, what else do I really have to get? Berserker Ring, okay, another 2-3 mil, and then I have the best armor. It doesn't seem like I really had to work hard for that. It's not something that I really have to really try to work hard to get, save my money for like a month trying to do before. So I really want something that's way better than this, or just more expensive. So like maybe like if God of War came out, save up, maybe 15-20 mil for Tacits, 15-20 mil for the Bandos chestplate. I would want to save up, who knows how much AGS or Bandos costs. It would be BGS would probably worth 30 mil. AGS in this economy would probably worth like 50-60 mil. I would want to save up for that, and then if I wanted like a blue party hat, I would want to save up 100 mil. And it's actually something that I have to save for. Like, I already almost have the best things now. It's not really a challenge. Oh, and also a whip. I could get a whip if I wanted to, but like, really, I could save up my money for a week or two, and I would already have like the best stuff in the game. Which that I'll probably get bored pretty quickly if new stuff doesn't come out and I already have the best things. Like, what's the point of PKing and try to make money if I have nothing to spend it on? I would only spend it on skills, but like, I'm more of a combat kind of person, so I need to pop again. So it's not really something I'm too interested in. Maybe getting vengeance, but it's not. I'm really limited on what things I can waste my money on. I could waste money on Herblore, but there's not really a point. So yeah, that's kind of my look on it. And also, the way that rares are gonna come into the game, I would say just give it to random people. And I would be disappointed if I didn't get a rare. Like the first, if they were to give them out random, if I didn't get one, of course I would be disappointed. I would want a rare. But I still wouldn't really complain that much if I don't have a rare. If someone else had it, like, that's pretty much the way it's always been. Someone else has had the rares, I haven't. Whatever, I'm used to it, so I have no reason to cry and complain over it and something like that. So, yeah, I think it's worth the sacrifice, even if I don't get the rare first or something like that. If they just come into the game somehow, and the way I think it should be just randomly spawn throughout the game. I'm not sure how exactly the random or the events were when they first came out, but it should be just something like that. Because if it was something where I'm not sure if it should be seasonal or what, because if it'll take like a year, obviously, for the stuff to come to the game, and the first ones would probably be depending when they do it, it would either be for geez, I'm out of space. I'll check the Harlanders. It would either be the Halloween or Christmas, so the crackers and the party hats and the pumpkins and would be out first. So, and then they were also thinking about putting Disc of Returning and half full wine jug or whatever, but I don't really care about those. It's not something you can wear. It's really only used for trading someone and saying, "Hey, look, I got a Disc of Returning and I'm cool," and whatever. It's not really something I'm interested in having. So, yeah. Okay, so I just finished my basilisk task. So, I hate saying that, basilisks. It's just a confusing word to say. So, let's see what task I get next. I want to get cave horrors. I've never even gotten them yet, even though I got were able to kill him since 58 Slayers. So let's see what we get. Oh my god, I hate them so much. They have decent drops, but you have to pray the whole time, or else you have to bank like 10 times. So that's a pretty bad task. I don't like it, and also they're really hard to hit. And yeah, and it just sucks because you have to use nose peg. You can't even use the black mask. So I guess I'll just be back if I get a drop or something. I don't know. This task sucks real bad. I missed recording the level, but I just got 73 strength, and sorry if I just screamed into the mic. I'm not sure if I just did, but yeah, I got 73 strength now, and I didn't get a combat level, so yeah. Let's see how close. Oops. God, I'm just messing up right now. Still have 20k XP, so I think that'll be last thing I'll show you until I get my next Slayer task. Okay, so I just finished my Aberrant Specters task. Took a while, but I was able to do it in one inventory. I brought a ton of prayer pots, and seeing as I only kept the Renars as the drops, I got 9 Renars, so I pace for 9 of the prayer pots that I used, plus I got Rune Full Helm, some gems because I collected gems, some seeds. I got 2 Snapdragons, those are 20k each. Lava Battle Staff. Where's the ring? Somewhere over here. I think it's right here. So yeah, I pretty much made my money back anyway, so that's good. So we gotta get a task right now. Once I go through this fairy ring. Let's go over here. Let's get something. I don't really care right now about things that give me like a ton of money. I just want things that give me real quick XP, like lesser demons. They only drop rune meta helms, but they give me a lot of XP, so I like doing those. If I could read any faster, or maybe cave horrors. Maybe that would be the only one I would want for money, but even then, it's still good XP too. I can hit them pretty easy. Talk to Shaldar. Let's get another one. Let's see. Bloodveld. This one's also gonna take a while because I usually don't melee them. I range them because I either have to pray or range them and safe spot them, and I can do them all in one trip. So yeah, this is the last task I'm gonna do today, even though it doesn't matter for you because I'm gonna connect all of them anyway, so you don't have to do anything. But yeah, I'm gonna range these because I want to get 70 range to wear Black D'hide and Krill and stuff. So yeah, I'll be back when I'm doing that task tomorrow, for me at least. Okay, so I'm about to get 65 range on my Bloodveld's task, so here we go. About a couple more hits. And here we go, 65 range. Can't do anything new, but now I'm only 5 levels away from 70 range, which is pretty cool. So I still have a lot of these left. I got a rune med helm drop though, so that's pretty cool. Just got, oops, my bad, I had my microphone up. Just got 65 Slayer, and this is a good milestone that I wanted to get, cause now I can kill Dust Devils. If I get him as a task, I probably won't kill him like on its own, but if I get him as a task, it's pretty good XP, and it has a few good drops, along with the Dragon Chain Body. If I'm really lucky, that's like 15 mil. But yeah, I'm also about to get 66 range. That is awesome. 65 Slayer. Okay, I'm about to get 66 range. This was literally like a minute later after 65, so let's just get this level real quick, and bam, level 66. That's pretty cool. 2 range levels in one task. I can do nothing new, but as you can see right here, as I saw this person, oh, he's about to die, but they're using Krill, and I looked at the price of it. The skirt is, as I said right here, 130k, and the top is only 350k, so that's pretty cool. When I get 70 range, I'm going to get Krill, and it's only going to be less than 500k, and it's the best range armor in the game, so that's pretty cool. So I think that was the last level for this task. Oh, I wanted to wait until oops, not that, whatever. I was going to wait until the level 2 I potted, but that's going to be the last level for this task, so I'll show you what my next task is when I get it. Hey guys, so I finished my, what was it, Bloodveld's task. I logged out because I wanted to do something else, but yeah, now I'm back, and now I just got to get my next task. Hopefully it's something I can do pretty quick, or something that doesn't take forever because it's just range or something, but it's fine since I got 2 range levels and a Slayer level. Now I can kill all Dust Devils, so that's pretty cool. Let's get a task. I think this is going to be the last task of the video. Oh, Pyre Fiends. Okay, those are pretty quick. You know what? I think that's going to be it because Pyre Fiends, they drop nothing and I'm not going to level up again. So, yeah, that was Slayer vlog number 3. I hope you enjoyed. If you prefer the longer videos like this one where I have something to talk about and stuff like that, please feel free to comment below. I take the suggestions, most of the suggestions, like, into mind since I don't really get many comments. So if you comment something, then I'll think about doing whatever you want. And oh, and I guess I'll show my Slayer rank like I said. So at the end of this one, I am ranked 2,353 in Slayer. So I'm still keeping up my Slayer rank. I'm usually around 2,000 or a little over 2,000, and I'm almost 65. So that's pretty good. So hope you enjoyed. Please leave a like if you enjoyed and subscribe. And yeah, and that's it.